Welcome back to another episode on the Up the Score show. In today's episode, we got an emergency podcast. As you see, we got Finals MVP Jaylen Brown traded for 35-year-old Paul George caught on PEDs. Like this is crazy, man. Like you just traded a Finals MVP for someone who got caught on PEDs, man. Like that's diabolical. Franchise player for 35-year-old Paul George off of a couple career-ending injuries. Like this man done beat a couple career-ending injuries, getting caught on PEDs. Like, and you traded what a top 10 player in your franchise's history who has been drafted there. And
Top 10, hang on, my bad.
the last year they were okay. Top 10 in Celtics history is kind of crazy, but he's a Finals
No, no,
MVP,
no.
dude.
He's a top 10 player in the NBA right now.
He's a top 20, top 20 though. Larry, he top 25.
He's arguably
He better than Paul George.
He's not top 10, bro.
Not top 10. He's not top 10.
No. He might be.
No, he's not top 10. He's a finals. He was a finals MVP like 2 years ago. What was that? Was that like the last finals before this one?
Yeah. Brad Stevens, you know, your job might be at risk.
It is gone. Or Larry, what do you think about this? Do you sell on Tatum High?
No, they're not gonna sell Tatum. They're gonna retool around Tatum. It's still gonna be a playoff team. Yes, they're not gonna sell out Tatum. I doubt it. They're still trying to be a playoff team. I think they're just trying to get a good package together because those picks, Paul George's contract, that's enough to get like a bigger star. You know what I mean? I think
if you wanted a big Sixers getting big, you didn't even get you just got Paul George.
No. This is going to be a third move after this. They have $58 million on his contract. They have 5 first-round picks unprotected that they can trade. That's enough to get you another all-star player that's similar to Jaylen Brown. I think that's kind of what the move was. It was for the picks, not necessarily Paul George. I think they're going to go after a bigger player.
So
I see what you're saying, but
you think that they traded Jaylen Brown so they could finalize a Domantas Sabonis deal type of thing?
No, I think it's going to be a better player than Sabonis. I think they might get 2 players for one. It might be Jason Tatum's it might be Giannis deal. You know what I mean? Giannis, and then he had Drew Holiday, Chris Middleton. Might be like that.
But who would that even be?
I don't know who's going to be. But I think they're just building that asset so they have that much money on a contract, this many picks. They're going to trade for 2 really good role players, maybe 1 star. I'm not sure what that's going to be, but I think that's the move here. I doubt they're going to go into the season with Paul George in the starting lineup or the next 2 years with Paul George actually on the team. I doubt that.
What do you think if they do go into the year with Paul George?
Robin?
What if they do? What would you think about it then?
I still think they're maybe trying to get his value back up to trade him again for more draft capital. But I think those 5 first-round picks and just having that big contract to trade, I think that's really the deal here. I really do.
Yeah. Okay. I got it. I got to see. I'm looking at NBA teams right now. I'm trying to see what player that would be. Maybe they could get a Blazer guard. Like I've been begging the Heat to get one. Maybe they would be the team that step up and get a Blazer guard. And like who else? A Devin Booker trade. Like Devin Booker next to Tatum would be awesome. But like that's what would have to
got extended. I don't think that would work.
Yeah, that's the type of player you'd have to get for making this type of mistake. Unless it's like a Zion. Okay, maybe Zion.
No.
Zion or Sabonis wouldn't be bad though.
It's not gonna be Sabonis. It's not gonna be Zion. Let me look at them. Let me look real quick.
I'm just playing. This is just an objectively bad basketball move.
No,
lottery marketing wouldn't be bad.
I mean, picks is good. I think just the
Hang on, Mar, do you hear yourself?
Bro, no.
You're trading away Jaylen Brown for a lottery marketing. Because now, if you trade Paul George, you're trading Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, no, for sure, exactly. I agree.
So like this doesn't, bro. If you wanted a star from the 76ers and Embiid was there, you could probably try to get Tyrese, which I highly doubt you would. This is just like an awful trade.
No, bro. This is just like every world.
This might be worse than
Even
the
like
Luka trade. I explained this already, bro. At least you got like a guy who could wield you to the playing, playing and almost won the damn playing. What is the drug addict Paul George gonna do?
he gonna
He
get
probably gonna get
you
Tatum on
some,
that drugs. He probably gonna give Tatum them pills.
bro. I'm telling
He
you, the
better make
best he
Tatum a
gonna do.
light skin crackhead.
The best thing he gonna do is tell about his experience with this trade.
He about to get
In
on that
my
damn
opinion,
podcast, bro. Bro, what the heck? Bro, yo. Jaylen Brown just blew a 3-1 lead to this team.
what we grading this for the Celtics?
Oh,
I think
genuinely.
A D plus. I think the contract is bad because it's long. It's a long contract, but it is a high contract that you can trade for multiple players and one big player. So I give it D C minus D plus type of deal for me.
This is F.
You know what I'm about to give this, bro?
This
a
a
D.
F.
This a D
Like,
minus to an. This an F. No.
yeah, I don't see why you
I'm
can't.
overreacting. This is an F. Hey,
Yeah,
Larry,
it's an
I'm
F,
sorry.
bro.
I get the contract thing. I get everything you just said, and like it's cool and all right. You're trading Jaylen Brown. We talked about Jaylen Brown for Lauri Markkanen. We talked about Jaylen Brown for two. What's it called?
Jaylen Brown for
two
Lauri Markkanen, believe it or not, is not
Please don't
crazy
say
because
it's good.
that's about
No,
where I
no,
know.
no,
I
no.
just had Jaylen Brown top 3 in MVP, and the fact that he was a Finals MVP and defensively brings more impact is crazy. I agree, but Lauri Markkanen next to Tatum, that 3-point shooting, that rebounding, he's also a low key great shot blocker, great 3-point shooter, great self creator. But they'd have to get someone like that to like explain for this bullshit I'm seeing.
They can still do that. They have 5 first-round picks they can trade now with Paul George contract. That could still happen. Did it just?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying though, Larry. They have to do something like that to explain this.
We saw the Lakers. Hang on, my bad. We saw the Lakers get everybody in free agency, and then we just see Paul George get traded for Jaylen Brown. Bro, this is the greatest offseason of all time.
The Lakers. I'll be honest with you, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I woke up maybe like 10 minutes ago, and somebody woke me out of my sleep about this trade. I was like, nah, no way.
This is A plus, right, for the Celtics?
This is
the greatest trade of all time.
This is the A plus for the Sixers, bro.
By far.
You got JB for 2 firsts, bro. Yo, pardon my language. We traded Mikal for 5. Yo, Boston clearly Boston clearly wanted to get rid of JB. They wanted to get rid of him that bad.
They got rid of him. Hey, bro. You got rid of him?
Like, I'm telling you, the NBA is so done, bro, with dark skinned niggas, bro. Oh my god. It's not
you dumb,
bro.
Man.
They sent Ja Morant to Portland.
Nah, hey, this is the greatest offseason of all time for many reasons. What the fuck is the Celtics like? Okay, Larry explained this shit like 3 times, and I feel like I'm like being an idiot by repeating myself. Okay. You're trading Jaylen Brown and Paul. Okay, if you trade Paul George again, you're basically trading Jaylen Brown. And like Marv just said, we're trading Paul. They could trade Paul George for Lauri Markkanen.
All I can say is, hold on.
So before you go, what I was explaining earlier was Paul George has a $58 million contract, which is a large contract, and they have 2 first-round picks in addition to their already 3 first-round picks. So now they have Paul George, $58 million, and 5 firsts as a trade package. They can get, 2 role players, kind of like Giannis had Drew Holiday, Chris Middleton, or they can go for another big star that's equal or about the same as Jaylen Brown, different position. That's what I was kind of explaining before.
All I can say is, Celtics fans, welcome to the Peyton Pritchard Show.
That nigga Aaron pissed the fuck off.
Nah, definitely for now. Because if it's one team that know how to flip a roster, it's Boston.
It is, but
and that's why I said, bro, Leaf. What Larry said is possible, and you get like Mitchell Robinson with Lowry Markkanen next to him would be tough. Like a wall for Miami, that would be tough. But they also could go the way of trading Tatum. Like another thing Boston know how to do is get off a player who just got off the right injury to get up off of, you know? Tatum like ruptured his Achilles. Like it's either they do what Larry said or they selling on Tatum. Like there's no other way you could explain this
deal. Why would they sell on Tatum though?
Because he ruptured his Achilles. That's the worst injury you can get. But that's the worst injury you can get in sports.
He averaged a double-double in the 16 games he played.
Let's focus
on
the
agree,
fact.
but like that. But it's the Celtics, you know. They traded Isaiah Thomas after he did what he did.
After he was averaging damn near 30 on a year, Brian had with his
look.
best year.
Look, if they traded Jaylen Brown, it's
the Boston Celtics are one of those teams. If we don't know anything by now, we know one thing for sure. The Boston Celtics is one of those teams. They do not give a shit. They will figure out a way to flip that roster, bro, in due time, bro. If they last year was supposed to be their gap season anyway.
That's why I'm saying why react to it and trade Jaylen Brown. You knew you saw the injury Tatum was coming off of, right? But at the same time, like
Jason Tatum
is what it is.
Right. Jason Tatum is compromised for first off, but because of that injury. Second off, because he already hit the Duke curse. So like that continues the Duke curse of all these dudes getting injured, man, before they absolute peak starts to during they peak or before they peak. How the hell Zion Williamson ain't get traded yet?
That's another name I was calling for the Celtics to have done this flip for, Zion or Lowry, but like. Just keep Jaylen Brown.
You're trading Jaylen Brown for Zion, bro. That's
not insane.
I'll be honest with you, bro. If it wasn't for Joe Dumars, bro, Zion Williamson would have been traded by now.
He didn't, bro. I think Joe Dumars is trying to get this man traded. Like he is trying to, and he can't because he's trying to overpay. Like
okay, Larry. What if they get?
I'm about to say. I look at one team. So I'll look at the Clippers, actually. I think they're going to be in rebuild mode pretty soon. I'm thinking maybe Garland and Brandon Ingram. Move that for Paul George. Is that worth it to y'all?
Hell no.
So. Larry, I was going to do similar math. Okay. Well, I'm thinking like Zion, Trey Murphy, and DeJounte Murray. Two of those three. Just two
I'd
of
rather
those
I'd rather have Paul George than Zion right now, to be honest with you.
I know, but I'm saying two of those three, like what you said with Garland and Ingram with those picks.
We're talking about a guy that's addicted to drugs right now. I don't think he has a high contract trade value right now.
Yeah, and I can get anything for Paul George. You're getting picks. The picks is what you're looking for.
Dre, stop. Hey, you gotta get muted real quick and think why. Think why you muted. Hold on. Check me out. So, like how you said Garland and Ingram could, be a package for Paul George with picks.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's a terrible lineup.
No, that's not. That's not.
Yeah, that's not a bad lineup to me.
It's just as you said it, I was thinking of like the Pelicans like team. You could get a couple of those players too, there is a couple options of what you're saying.
Trey Murphy could definitely get moved. DeJounte Murray, someone else like they can move. Possibly Herb Jones. That would be great. Thinking Herb Jones off the
Yeah,
well, I think one of those three guys, Herb Jones, DeJounte, Trey Murphy. That's kind of what you would aim for. Jordan Poole, Zion. I don't see the purpose of that.
Am I tripping or the Nuggets?
Yeah, it's another possibility. Aaron Gordon, another possibility.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Aaron Gordon,
But
maybe
you
like
pairing Zion with Joker?
no Paul George with Joker.
No. Oh, yeah.
What the hell with Paul George, bro? He can rot.
Bro, no.
Yeah,
bro.
I could side for first two people on the Nuggets. The only people I could really see possibly going to Boston is Aaron Gordon and Cam Johnson, which I don't see the benefit in that. Because Braun on 5 years or less. Now, can do
the
that.
way I see it, bro, this trade just proves Boston don't give a shit. They don't. Yo, you want out? Bet. Get out. This trade also proves what I've been saying. If y'all anybody been looking at my videos, the NBA, bro, has had it with these dark skin niggas. They have had it with them.
Hold on, bro. I forgot there was a mute button here, bro. Like, nah, that thing could be used sometimes, huh? Nah. This is crazy though. Like, nah. This is sad. This is a pathetic trade. Like, a lot of patheticness going on. Dude, you traded for a pick.
This is just sad. This is sad. Hold on.
You traded for a pick, right? That pick is the most valuable thing. The 2031 pick. It's more valuable than Paul George. But my argument is, like, how valuable is that pick even going to be? It's going to be in like the 20s. You're going to have a prime VJ Edgecombe with Tyrese Maxey, who's a 30-point per game scorer, Jaylen Brown, who's a two-way Finals MVP, and like you're gonna have something built around that by 2031
That's
too.
Crazy.
Like, come on.
I definitely agree with you. Oh, go ahead.
It's crazy how you didn't mention Joel Embiid, bro. Like,
because
I get it. I get it. But like, bro,
exactly.
You could have gotten Embiid, bro. Like, you could have maximized. Like, I feel like if Embiid was here, I don't think this would have been such a bad trade.
How old is Embiid going to be in 2031?
38, 27.
Yeah, that's why I didn't mention him. But like, if he's still there too, that team is gonna be like that. Like I'm saying, they're
contenders. I think right now they're contenders.
What does this mean for Embiid though?
That he has a new window. This is a legit window. This is a new window. Yeah. They got VJ Edgecombe. They didn't even the thing that Dre blew me with is they didn't even get LeBaron Fallon.
That's crazy.
Like you ain't even get who the Celtics or the 76ers took in the first round last week. They just got a first rounder last week. That would have fit the Celtics perfectly. And you ain't even get him. Like you really made them not even budge up a guy who they ain't even have play on their team yet.
I don't think the Celtics is the problem here anymore. They clearly don't care. They'll take a year off and rebuild this team. The thing that this proves is all of these one-hit wonder champions, bro, are starting. They blowing their teams up. They blowing them up.
But they're not. The thing is,
this team was drafted together. Leaf. They built up with each other, and like he 29. That's like peak value out of a athlete, out of a young man, and like out of an adult. Leaf, when did you feel like you were at your most athletic prime?
I felt like my athletic prime, bro, when I was like goddamn 16, 17.
Oh, when you were that old, like 16, 17 years old?
Yeah, when I was that young, yeah.
Okay. Damn. Okay. No. I asked and he said his answer. Yeah. But I feel like as an athlete, I feel like you should be saying 28.
The reason it's 28. No. I get what he's saying. His physical prime was probably that, but like a basketball prime is 28 because the IQ and the athleticism
professional basketball
all, intertwined.
Yeah. Now he just gave a real answer. Like he ain't play organized balls to like need to. You feel me? No, that's real.
I was talking about last year's playing organized ball. After that, I had to get to work.
Real talk, bro. No, for sure. Yeah, for sure. But these guys get paid to be in shape, Like if you get paid your whole life to be in shape, At some point, when you a grown man and like you got responsibilities and understand life, at 28, you supposed to be like top of your game at this. Like Jaylen Brown's about that age. And they got Paul George coming off of multiple career-ending injuries, and he just keeps finding a way back. Like Jaylen Brown, durable, smart, defensive.
Jaylen Brown is about to be 30 this October. And I'll be honest with you, bro, with the backcourt that Philly already has, if they could still get something out of Joel consistently towards the end of the season, towards the playoffs, the hell with Toronto, the hell with Miami, the hell with the Knickerbummers. Philly is prompt to make a run.
And they got like 9 months to figure out power forward. And they still got LeBaron Fillon, bro. Like
they got D Wade. They got D Wade as power forward.
Oh my God, you're right. They got Dean Wade. Oh man,
bro, I'm telling you, this is the greatest offseason of all time, bro. This is the greatest offseason.
I'd rather Dean Wade at the 3. Be honest with you, but I think the 4 position is more. The 4 position is more going back to like who's really powerful, who can really move people, and who don't get moved around on defense. I think it's got to go back to that. Unless you're a Western Conference team, then you run small ball 4. But I think in the Eastern Conference, bro, you got to have that physicality.
That's the only thing. Okay. I hear you out. Okay, I'll tell you this. The only thing that the 76ers are missing is like a strong person when Joel Embiid isn't there. But whenever Joel Embiid is there, he's gonna be the strongest. You feel me? It's just that like you do need another big person, and I'm pretty sure they realized that. I don't think they knew they got LeBron Fillon off the bench, bro. He elite, bro. Whatever they got, all they need is shooters, bro. He'll be the lead guard off the bench, bro. That's all you need, bro. Whatever Jared McCain was doing. I'm sorry, LeBron Fillon is going to do it at a lower rate, but better defense. Like whatever Jared McCain was doing, he's better defensively, but he's going to do it a little worse. No cap. Jared McCain is so polished offensively. I don't know how they let Jared McCain go.
They let him go for a bag of Doritos.
And look, they gave that in that same exact bag. Look, it's right there. 2022. That's Jared McCain right there. That's OKC pick second. Yeah. Or no, was Jared McCain first? What was the Jared McCain do?
Jared McCain, I think he was drafted in that Castle draft with Zach Edey.
No, I'm saying like, was he traded for a first or second?
I don't remember.
I thought it was second. I want to say it was a second. No, I thought it was, but I think it ended up being a first, and it made a little bit more sense to me. But like, you still drafted a point guard with the first round pick. It's just whatever, bro. Whatever, you know. They still got LeBron Fillon, whatever. Yo, I'm thinking about reacting to every tweet that Shams has done the past 24 hours. Y'all cool with that?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, like at this point, and let's see if there's been any breaking news since we've been live. We got Santi Aldama. Wait, this a trade? First round pick?
Yeah, he's worth it.
Yeah, he's going to Mavericks.
He's going to Dallas got so many forwards, bro.
Nah, it's gonna be fine. They got PJ Tucker, Najee Marshall. That's it. That's all they have.
Oh, they drafted Morris Johnson in the top 10.
Okay, I forgot about that.
Yeah, Morris is dog, but Morris can play center too. He's like a defensive Naz Reid, but like I like him at power forward. You know.
Hey, bro, maybe you could trade that guy for LaMelo, bro. Maybe.
We'll see. No, I don't think LaMelo get. Wait. I don't think LaMelo get moved again.
No,
you know what I'm saying? Like, Naz Reid got traded for LaMelo.
Larry, what you think of the Rockets pickups, though?
Oh, we got Marcus Smart, and who was the other one? I forget.
Marcus Smart and y'all got Boyan, yeah. What you think of that? Y'all good to go?
No. We're not good to go. We need to trade Fred VanVleet for something.
Fred VanVleet. Who? You don't hold up. Wait. Don't try to upgrade. Hold up. Wait.
Why not?
Well, what do y'all upgrade? What's on the market for y'all to upgrade?
De'Aaron Fox. Go ahead and get D Fox.
Injured. Marcus Smart is an upgrade from Aaron Holiday. To be honest with you, he's just a big upgrade from Aaron Holiday. He's defensive, not much of a playmaker. We need some playmaking on our squad. Amen struggles with that. KD can't be responsible for that all night long. We need playmaking on this team, so I'm still waiting for that. I'm very happy about very happy about the Bojan signing though. We need some offense in that shooting guard position, especially off the bench. So having him on our roster is gonna be very helpful off the bench.
I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna say this one time. If y'all can't find a way to get Devin Booker on the team and some more offensive pieces, don't do it. That's all I'm gonna say. You wanted Devin Booker, Larry. You wanted him. You wanted him, Larry.
I still do. But it's not gonna happen now. I think Suns are trying to compete. They're trying to compete right now. Suns are trying to compete. Who they signed recently?
They traded for Miles Bridges and
they're trying to compete. They didn't make that move to stand still and move Devin Booker. They're trying to compete.
What the hell?
Trying to compete. But yeah, I think well, we'll see. But I think Fred VanVleet has to get moved. He is injured right now. We can't go another year without Fred VanVleet. So we need to trade him for something.
I gotta remember, free agency don't start. The signings don't actually start till next week. So some of these is actually just handshake agreements. Somebody gonna renege.
Oh.
Somebody. This got to be the dude that break for sure, right?
Mm-hmm. What happened?
Bro, Leaf spitting like the tampering period started 24 hours ago, right?
Right.
No, moratorium started like
moratorium. So I think I want to start to say like maybe
3 days ago.
3 days ago, 48 or 3 days ago, something like
that. Okay, something started yesterday at 6 p.m. What was that?
Free agency.
Free agency.
Like the official free agency.
The official signing?
Yeah, official free agency.
Because
moratorium is only like, what's it called? Like you can only talk to your guys. Free agency is where you can talk to the whole team. League.
But these are handshake agreements, is what Leaf is saying. Someone could back out until next week.
Right now? These?
Yeah.
I don't think so. These are handshake agreements. I think these are official.
They are 90% official. 90% official. Like sometimes
Giannis got traded a week ago. They said in 1 week.
Giannis is official. No, Giannis is different. We talking about what started, like these signings that started and these trades that started since 6 p.m.
No, these trades are official. There's no way these aren't official. Hang on.
Ah man, bro, there's no way you trade, bro. These signings are 90%. These trades are 95%. I'll say that much. These signings are 90% official. These trades are 95% official. But like, if the Celtics did all of this for like another star who they knew they were gonna get, like, we got to see who that player is gonna be. I don't know. There's no way that the Celtics did this without a plan, right? Like, Larry got to be right. There was a bigger plan to this. Mitchell Robinson to the Celtics, he could start or come off the bench. He's a good center for the Celtics, but like, what are they even doing at this point, right? Like, are they? We'll see what the Celtics do. This is emergency pod with the Celtics, and we'll see what these other teams doing while the Celtics just have fun. Spurs get Tobias Harris. What y'all think about this? Because I think that as a forward next to Wemby, this cool, bro. They love Stephon Castle at power forward too much. They have way too many options to be playing Stephon Castle at power forward for as many minutes as they do now, and way too many centers.
100%.
What's it called?
I
don't like this. I don't like this. There's like no reason for this. Because the thing is, he doesn't play defense. Like, I'd rather Rui Hachimura, because Rui Hachimura at least like brings a little bit of rim protection and stuff like that. He's just Julian Champagny, but buffer, I guess.
Yeah, I think
he is a consistent scorer.
That's true, but I don't think they
Champagny, is it?
honestly, I think he was like the last power forward on the block. I feel like if they got Dean Wade or John Collins, that would have been a better signing for them. Someone that can play the 5 a lot better for Wemby than compared to Tobias Harris, who can't play the 5 at all. Like he's kind of just the last option they had.
Larry, they drafted 3 centers this year.
Did they actually?
Are all of them going to play? Are all of them going to play?
The 2 of them are going to play. Jaden Quaintance could. What Larry's waiting for is the playoffs. Jaden Quaintance could be ready by the playoffs if they really.
He's not waiting. I think he said he want a red shirt. Like he's gonna take like a whole surgery.
Yeah, that's what I said about the play. He could, bro. Tatum, you saw when Tatum. You saw when Tatum ruptured his Achilles and he came back for the playoffs. You don't think?
Yeah, but that was before the finals. He had the fastest surgery of all time.
Yeah,
this is already past the finals.
We'll see. We'll
max
see.
9. It takes takes 9 months.
We'll see. We'll see.
So I got
everybody different. We'll see what Quaintance do.
I got a bunch of homies thinking that Tobias Harris robbed the Spurs, bro. What y'all think?
This is a professional basketball player. No matter what, he's in a rotation in the playoffs. That's needed. This is a team that overachieved. Let's get some NBA players. This is
but like, wasn't they in need for more muscle in the front court with Wemby, more powerful and more?
Isn't that kind of who Tobias is?
I don't think Toby is that. I think he's
This is great to me.
Well,
I think he's more of when I say muscle, I mean somebody that could also do the dirty work and be able to score as well and be able to connect with the offense.
Now, I was saying I think they should have signed Dean Wade earlier or signed for John Collins.
The boys got more money. This is a cheaper deal for a player who's more talented than those
money for the Pistons. But yeah, I understand that. But I mean, I feel like what they needed was more dirty work a little bit first, and then I don't
mind.
Got
that in the draft.
Malik Brown. Yeah. They got
Malik Brown's a Duke center next to Boozer. He won Defensive Player of the Year.
Didn't they get what was
they got name? Someone in the first. They got Jaden Quaintance. But he's gonna redshirt.
Trevor Reed or whatever.
I hope he don't get redshirted because the Spurs have a youth movement, bro. Like, and
he's getting redshirted. There's like I watched him play. Like that man, he plays good, but like
we'll see.
Injury.
I'll say this: we'll see what he do in the playoffs because the playoffs is the playoffs. You know, like the Spurs could manage him till the playoffs. Oh, okay. That's the other one they got. Even with we just named 2 centers they got. They drafted Terrence Reed, who dragged UConn to the championship game too at center. He had like 4 2020 games in March Madness, or maybe I'm exaggerating, but he at least had 2. He had a 20-30 game and then another 2020 game. And Terrence Reed has been good since AAU days. I've been seeing him be one of the most dominant centers since AAU. Like Terrence Reed is like what's his name? Yves Messi. You feel me? Like they got that. Like Tobias Harris is another guy that he's a legit scorer. There was times where the Spurs were just jacking up shots. Tobias Harris could get to that little post fade and take advantage of mixed matches and stuff instead of just having Stephon Castle run ISO ball. Like, come on. It's real offense. This is a real playoff team. He just made the championship game, bro. Tobias Harris, that's cool. He an NBA player. At least he a top 8 player in your rotation. I don't see how this could be bad.
I'm so bad, bro.
Walker Kessler to LA. What y'all think about this one?
Overpay. A little bit of an overpay.
They had to, though. They had to. To secure something for the future, they had to.
At this point, you might as well go for Jaylen Brown.
I think he would have.
Jaylen Brown, shit.
He would have probably been more money. So.
But the thing is, Jalen Duren stays healthy. This man played 5. He has never played over 60 games, I think, ever.
Bro. Okay. I don't like that stat when these boys is like 25 years old, bro. How old is Walker Kessler? Like he had like 3 years of play, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like LaMelo Ball. If the Hornets traded him off of health, That's stupid. That's stupid. Like, oh man, and then he has knick-knacking injuries, bro. He ain't no ruptured Achilles and stuff. Like if the Celtics
Who,
trade
Walker?
Tatum off of, yeah, what do Walker Kessler be having that like?
Shoulder injuries, leg injuries, foot injuries.
Yeah, so like these AD type of injuries, bro. There's gonna be a year where AD is healthy. Like Walker Kessler has like 10 more years of play. No, there's gonna be like 3 years where he's plays 80 games. No, unless you just think he
Hell
that
no.
unlucky. But like now, Walker Kessler a dog since college. I feel like the Minnesota
He's 24.
Timberwolves. I feel like the Minnesota Timberwolves overpaid when they got Rudy Gobert and gave this guy up. I feel like this guy's gonna have an awesome career, and then he's gonna be a better.
I think he's another player that if you play him a couple of minutes too many, bro, like the injuries is gonna keep coming.
And they
I
got
don't think he's ready. I don't think like a lot of these centers are not a condition for big time minutes. And scary enough, I'm seeing it in Wemby because they played him 28. They played him 28 minutes a game, and as good as Wemby is, when he bumped up to almost 40 minutes a game in the playoffs, it was good for a run. Don't get me wrong, the Spurs made a run and they made it to the finals, but a lot of what they were doing seems like he was gassed. I think that the Spurs, not to navigate away from the Walker Kessler situation, but I'm gonna get to that. I'm a parallel it because I think that Walker Kessler, obviously the Lakers don't care about no picks, but Walker Kessler being dealt for this much and playing with Luka, he definitely gonna walk into 12 to 15 points a game for sure. But I think that he's probably going to be overexerted, bro, because of all the other things he has to do on the basketball court. And I'm seeing the same thing with Wemby on the Spurs because they don't like the Cornet is a good backup, but they need more mobility and more athleticism at that 4 and 5 spots, the starting 4 spots and the backup 4 and 5 spots on these teams, because if you're going to play him 28 minutes a game, that means that you have a bench ready to come in and alleviate that pressure in the playoffs as well. And these are how teams has been winning, bro, like because Karl Anthony Towns makes sure to get in foul trouble just so Mitchell Robinson could get some minutes and win the Mitchell Robinson minutes. You know what I'm saying? So they have to so a lot of these centers are not mobile enough to play over 30 minutes a game in this NBA. And you're seeing it. Robert Williams just got paid, bro, 3 years, $44 million, and he only played 17 minutes a game last season. That's crazy work.
There's a lot of pros and cons to everything, Leaf. Say what you're going to say, Dre.
Walker Kessler in his career, in his rookie year, got 74 games. 64 games in his sophomore year, 58 games, and then 5 games this year. And most of his, like, I guess, games that he's played, like, hasn't played, are because of surgeries.
I want to also point this out, too. Like, when you're on a rebuilding team, take your time with your injuries, Are you not gonna? Like, why rush back at 22 years old if you hurt and you're on the Jazz? Like, why play? They probably have games where they incentivizing him to sit too. Who knows? And he's always been in trade rumors. Like he's a person too. Like in LA, he is now somewhere he wants to be. He fits, and they're gonna be competitive based off him. Look, I'll tell you this. There's gonna be years where he's a defensive player of the year candidate. When Wemby's hurt, I think this is the guy that could be the winner. Mobley, I think Walker Kessler is that good of a defensive player. If he meets the game's threshold of 65, which is he's 23 years old, you don't think he's going to play 65 games in his entire career? Like, come on. Like, next to Luka, awesome fit. Next to Reeves, awesome fit. What do Luka and Reeves need? Like, come on. This is exactly what they need. I have one question real quick. Would you rather have Walker Kessler or LeBron James next to Luka and Reeves for the next 10 years?
Kessler, but thing is, what's it called? is the team around them.
They gave up
good
some value though with picks. I ain't gonna lie.
No, that not even that. It's just like the contract you gave him is a little bit too high for me. Like
I don't care about money, bro.
39.
I don't care about money. He is. I just
So
said that when Wemby is hurt. I think I'll say this. I think Walker Kessler signed for less money than I thought he was going to. I'll say that much, bro. These numbers be crazy. I don't care about these numbers. Walker Kessler, when Wemby is hurt, could win Defensive Player of the Year next to Luka and Reeves. That is championship worthy. He's gonna bro. I don't care how much he get paid, bro.
Wait. Tom. Say that again.
Walker Kessler, in a year where Victor Wembanyama is hurt, he could win Defensive Player of the Year next to Luka and Reeves.
You playing with me, right?
You got to get some wing defenders too around it, but like, of course, you're gonna complete the team to make it a championship team. And look, we this is the first thing that we talked about. We need to talk about Quentin Grimes yet. Quentin Grimes is awesome, like place to start.
No. Listen, look. I understand the pieces, and I understand that Luka has played with a certain type of team to be successful. And when you have healthy Luka is one of those players that gets better, gets healthy and healthy as the season goes along. We all know that. He did the same thing in Dallas, and I don't think it's going to change. But let's focus on what we got here. The three best players on the Lakers are Walker Kessler, Luka, and Austin Reeves. We have never seen it. This is looking like the 1960s Lakers when they had Jerry West, Gil Goodrich. When they had Jerry West, Gil Goodrich, and LaRusso.
Am I tripping or saying that this team is injury prone?
Nah.
It might be.
Nah. I don't think Luka's injury prone or Austin Reeves. I can't say
Austin Reeves.
I think this is going to fall apart. This is going to fall apart.
Nah, only one season. Wait. We fall apart. I think this is going to be the big three of LA. This is going to be the three people that they're going to go into the future with. This is the Grizzlies with John Morant, Bane, and Jaren Jackson Jr. This is exactly what this is. This is
that's bad because they didn't do nothing. They got
but this is their three guys. This is their three guys, though. So I'm saying this is their three guys they have. So I get it.
I don't like this. I mean, I like it. I like the person. I just don't like the scenario that they got put on.
Okay, I got a question. Do you think Luka will ever win a championship?
Yes, it's possible.
With the roster that right now, hell no.
Then you're wrong. I disagree. I think this team is capable of winning the Western Conference because Walker Kessler could guard any of those bigs if he's there. Is he better than them? No, but he could like hang with them like Davion Mitchell does with Miami.
He can't guard Wemby.
Yeah, he could.
And at the perimeter, no, hell no.
I mean, let's go. Wait.
He's not a perimeter defender.
I'm not saying that he's going to lock him up, but like he could guard any center.
I mean, if you look at the market, the free agency market, as far as all the centers available right now, Kessler's probably your best option with his youth and his defensive skill. Probably the best option to sign for a long-term deal to pair with Luka. This is their best option, so that's kind of what it is. I think they would rather have, I don't know. It's somebody else, some other big that's better. You know what I mean? But this is all they have on the table. This is the best player available. This is the move they made.
So, James Harden made centers better.
No. I think he's a really good option. He's a really good option. I think he's gonna be perfect for the fit for the team, but they still need pieces. This is like Miami Heat with Giannis, Bam, and Andrew Wiggins. They just need to fill out the rest of the roster. Right now, it's not.
Like, remember, hang on. This is not the 2010s anymore, man. You need a team around stars. Like, I don't think the Lakers have like the right amount of pieces and the quality pieces to go on a finals run immediately.
I disagree. I just disagree. Luka's a superstar. Austin Reeves a co-star who's capable of scoring 20 points a game. And you have a defensive player of the year now. That's perfect trio, and you get 3 and D players around that.
We saw what Austin Reeves did this year. Like, this was the first year that he was like signed as the co-star, let's say, and he kind of fell off.
Austin Reeves has had multiple playoff runs with this team. I'm just gonna have to
I'm
disagree with
saying
you.
like this is
He's
no,
had
no, no.
multiple playoff runs where he stepped up for this team and looked awesome in the conference finals and stuff. I just disagree with you. Austin Reeves is a
I think
Tyler Hero level player to me.
that's
Like you
not
got
good.
Tyler Hero.
You wanted him. You wanted Tyler Hero out of your team. Anyways, what I was saying is,
but like on a team with Luka, that's Luka is a superstar. The Miami Heat got a superstar out of Tyler Hero. Like Luka is the superstar, and you got someone that could score next to him. If we had Luka and Tyler Hero, that's cool. But we ain't have Luka, Tyler Hero, and Bam. They have Luka, Tyler Hero, Bam. That's cool. You have Luka. Like you. What else do you want? Just get stuff that fit Luka, bro. Like I don't get why you need someone better than Luka or on his level. Get someone that could play defense,
I'm not saying they
protect the
need on.
paint.
I don't think they need
You
somebody
need
on the
someone
level.
that could guard Wemby. You need someone that could guard Isaiah Hartenstein, Chet. Like this is it. Like Walker Kessler for the next. You think this is a 4-year deal? This is a 10-year deal. He's gonna get another deal about the Lakers. Like he's getting another deal here. Like this is where I think he's gonna be known as. Walker Kessler is gonna be known as a Laker.
It's not guaranteed deal. It's not guaranteed extension. They gotta see how he plays in this contract.
But the thing is, I've always been high on Walker Kessler.
Like, you don't care if you're high, but you got free. I'm high on Ben Simmons, bro. So we saw how that planned out.
The thing is, yeah, you're right about that too. Yeah, and I was high on Ben Simmons, but like, no.
The Mavs team was better than this team. The Mavs team was better than this team. And the Mavs got almost damn near. They got swept. Like, let's be honest. They won that one game because the Celtics were bullshitting. They got swept.
Yeah, I'd rather have the Mavs roster right now.
That Mavs team was so good. Yeah, bro. Like, that's why that's pretty stupid. But, like, look.
Exactly. This team, you're saying
with Rob Pelinka's hands. With Rob Pelinka's hands that he was given, yes, this team could compete for a championship. Injuries happen, things happen. If you're a contender, you could compete for a championship. This is a contending top 3 type of scenario. You have Luka. Luka is the best player on the court in most scenarios. If you got players that fit him, you are a championship team. The Lakers are a championship team now. Like, LeBron is awesome. LeBron, Luka, Reeves. Only if everyone was healthy and we could have seen what happened, but it ain't happened. And Luka is like James Harden to me. He makes these centers better, and Walker Kessler's already been promising. And Luka's about to have him catching lobs. Hopefully this guy's healthy for as many games as possible. And they got DeAndre Ayton on the bench. He's not even going to be needed to play 30 minutes. They got DeAndre Ayton on the bench, and maybe they invest in it more. They got Cameron Carr too. Don't forget that. You could play Cameron Carr in a lineup with Luka, Reeves, Walker Kessler. Like that shooting next to Walker Kessler. Come on, Cameron Carr. Don't sleep on that. Cameron Carr catching lobs from Luka. Like this is a legit team. Like they even got in Quentin Grimes. They've gotten other things that we haven't talked about yet. Do you know Sandro from the Raptors, the stretch 4 that the Raptors had? Yeah. That's the small ball center. The Lakers got him too. Like that's another guy that could play. They got 3 centers now. Like he could play center, and he gives them different looks throughout games. So like Walker Kessler, by the way, he shoots 3s now too. Walker Kessler's like Donovan Clingan. Like I'm kind of like similar on where I land with both of those players. Donovan Clingan's a little bit better in my opinion, but Walker Kessler, like it's just who's healthier at that point. Health is the most important thing. I'll agree with you, but I can't predict health. They're like, hopefully Walker Kessler's healthy, but if he's healthy and the Lakers facing someone who's hurt, especially, and you got something that fits this well next to Luka, be careful. Nah, that's all I can say. But like, no, this is a steep price. But Walker Kessler's a good player. This is a steep price though. Kelly Oubre to the Pacers. What y'all think about that?
That's cool.
Yeah, that the Pacers, like, to me, like, this another like team that's becoming a contender. Like, last time they were healthy, they made the finals, and like they getting a bench again. Like, they seem like they knew they had a year off with Halliburton. Hey, y'all know anything about this guy? I don't know this guy. I'm a casual. Y'all casuals?
No, I don't know who that is.
Casual. Leaf, you a casual? Dre, you a casual? You know this guy?
For what? Who?
Do you know this guy?
Let me see. I'm not even on the screen. Oh, I know who he is.
Just talk to me. I'm a casual. Who is this?
Just a random.
Yeah. 2-year deal. He popping off in practice.
His agent. Hall of Fame agent.
Who, Life Sports Agency. Yeah, shout out to them. And he might be popping off in practice. Little do you know, he popping off in practice. They need that deal. The Anthony Melton, he always cool. You know, veteran point guard. He just hurt all the time. Oh man, they got Colin Sexton. Come on, what you mean this team can't win a championship?
No, not. No ways. No one in small forward position or power forward. No small forward.
Not, but Luka is literally a small forward, bro.
No, we're done. No.
Please. Let's talk about big. Hey, hang on. Hey, get this Lakers thing off my screen. Let's talk about the bigger news. Vucevic is back to the Magic, bro. Let's talk about that.
Bro, what you mean, bro? We may as well finish. Yeah, we'll get to that, but like this was on the screen, bro. Like we just got done talking about the Lakers not being able to win a championship, and they got Colin Sexton off the bench, and that's defense.
Has he made the playoffs? No,
bro. He's been in all-star conversations. Like
when?
Years that he scored 20 points per game. I'm talking about like the top 10. Like he ain't ever make it. That's why I said conversations, but he's coming off the bench.
Conversations.
Like Lou Will off the bench. He played defense, scoring 20 points per game.
The brother averaged 24 points on like the worst team in the NBA, the Cavs. They were the worst team in the NBA besides the Rockets.
But he played defense. Scoring 24 a game. Like now he played defense too, bro. Like he way better version of Cam Thomas, no?
What you think, Larry?
Off the bench? Off the bench?
No. He's a very good option. Very good option. But he's not
I like it. But it's like this isn't moving the needle if like they're championship caliber team or not.
Yeah, 100%. Agreed.
Y'all crazy. So they got a closing lineup of Colin Sexton, Austin Reeves, Luka. Who would you play at?
Defense. That's terrible defense, Mario. It's terrible defense.
That's why you need to get a 4 next to Walker Kessler. But that's rebounding though. They're gonna rebound it on every possession.
You don't have any perimeter defense. That's the problem. So Donovan Mitchell.
Colin Sexton played D.
No, we don't play defense, but he's not. No.
Yeah, he do.
No, he played the fake defense. He's a weak defender. Hustle is not defense.
He's a small defender. It's like Jalen Brunson playing defense.
You told me Donovan Mitchell hustles in defense, but he isn't a good defender.
What? I don't know what you talking. Look. Sometimes, hey, stop saying I told you stuff. I don't know what you talking about. Donovan Mitchell, he played defense, but he's small. Like same thing I'm saying with Colin Sexton, bro. Like they just small defenders, bro. Like there's a limitation on it. He's 6 foot, bro. He ain't gonna lock up Wemby. I know, but like small guards, he played D. But like I get what y'all mean though. I get what y'all mean too. Like the defense ain't the best, but it's an option. Like this team, like got a lot of that, bro. Like y'all tripping. This legit depth. Like you telling me somebody who's how old is Colin Sexton?
27, 28.
Okay, so we talking about prime ages, right? Of playing basketball, and this a guy who I just said, or you just said, because you just said it. He scored 24 a game. What? And now he about to hit his prime. Like, come on. And he already scored 24 a game. Yeah, it was on a garbage team, but he showed that he's capable of scoring the ball, Like, but is that what the Lakers needed? Not necessarily, but he played defense too. And you talking about all these injuries. When one of them happened, he would plug and play for Reeves or Luka easily, whatever one hurt, because he could play both. Because of how much defense he plays at 6 foot. That's the reason he could play shooting guard. Don't forget that. It's because of how much defense he played. And he's 6 foot. He's only like 6 foot, and he can play shooting guard because of his defense. Now, not no other reason. Cool signing for the Lakers. Another one, Quentin Grimes, defense. Bro, I don't know why people calling this guy a scorer. He got in the league because of defense. This is a perimeter defender. Larry, what about that perimeter defense you was looking for, Larry? Quentin Grimes? Is that Quentin Grimes is Quentin Grimes the defender?
These are solid little role players. They're not big role players. They're not moving the needle for me. That's all.
Yeah.
Exactly. Okay. Like, Mar, you're saying like these guys all got signed in 45 minutes. You think all these 45-minute dudes are gonna help this team be a contender this year? That's what you're telling me.
Was 40, but that means that I guess.
Oh, when I said 45 minutes, like literally all these notifications came in 45 minutes straight.
I think, bro, I wasn't even awake at this moment, and I just woke up to a lot of news. Like Leaf said, no cap, I did. But like, check me out on the Knicks when the playoffs will come around. Playoff Jimmy, his biggest matchup against the Knicks was this guy right here. Like this guy, Quentin Grimes,
because the Knicks didn't have nobody else.
But the thing is, he was what they came into the season as. Like, that's what he came into the season as. Like, you're saying it's because they had no one else. That's what his role was coming into the year. And then he did it at a good level.
If you wanted basically Quentin Grimes, you could have just gotten Marcus Smart back.
No, Quentin Grimes is better. What? Quentin Grimes better defensively too. Hey, I'll tell you this.
Yeah.
Look. I'll tell you this.
No.
Quentin Grimes a better perimeter defender than Marcus Smart. Quentin Grimes a better perimeter defender than Marcus Smart. Marcus Smart dropping on Marcus Smart was dropping on Stephen Curry screens in the NBA Finals. Are we gonna forget? He was playing drop defense on Steph Curry threes in the NBA Finals.
Okay. And he's still a better defender. I need to second opinion. I don't believe you just said it.
Look. You said defender. We said perimeter defense. Where we're talking about, you're saying
still is defender. A better perimeter defender.
Look, how old is Quentin Grimes? Because if you're telling me Quentin Grimes better than Marcus Smart, I could no. Or if you're telling me Marcus Smart better than Quentin Grimes, I'll say that you're wrong. But they both in good. Come on, they're getting a lot of players that are about to like peak.
Hey Larry,
and like,
Larry, are you hearing this,
bro? Like,
Larry. Just heard that he just said that Marcus Smart is a worse defender than Quentin Grimes perimeter defense.
No.
I'm not
Larry.
Right?
Okay, Larry. Is it a huge gap? It's
pretty noticeable gap. Pretty noticeable. Yeah.
Okay, you're saying okay. We're talking to a Rockets fan. Leaf. What you think about Quentin Grimes to the Lakers?
He hasn't even played for the Rockets. What the hell?
We're talking about Marcus Smart. Like Marcus Smart, a new signee for the Rockets, bro. He gotta talk high on him. Bro.
You think hang on. You think this nigga going like smart him up? He just got beat by him in the playoffs.
Bro, look.
I'm telling you this as a neutral fan. I'm telling you this as a neutral fan.
Smart is cool. Smart is cool, but Quentin Grimes at this age, especially, is just a better option. Like I don't see why that's a debate. I don't. Why is Quentin Grimes an offensive player? When did he quit? I don't even trust this offense. I don't trust Quentin Grimes' offense.
You're comparing Marcus Smart defense to Quentin Grimes' defense. I have to bring the offense because that's literally the only thing that Quentin Grimes has over him.
I mean, he has that over him too. Yeah, Quentin Grimes is a better player. Bro, Marcus Smart is old. Bro, Marcus Smart old, fam. Marcus Smart old man.
bro. He's literally one of the reasons why the Lakers even made it to the second round. He was the second most important player on
Marcus
that
Smart a
series.
dog. He a dog. They need just like you said that.
What
That's
was Quentin Grimes
just
doing
like you
on the
said
Sixers?
that playoff Jimmy was needed, or that was playoff Jimmy's need. Quentin Grimes on the Knicks. I mean, who else did the Lakers have to play defense? Especially this year, Luka and Reese were even hurt though. And then you bringing up
LeBron
a guy.
was actually playing defense.
No, LeBron was a dog. No, LeBron was a dog for sure. But like Vando, like, look, that's one of the only players who I would bring up health. Okay, there's only like nowadays I don't really project injury on players besides like 3 people, and it's Joel Embiid, Jared Vanderbilt, Robert Williams. If I could project injury on anyone else, I would do it. But like we could all agree, those 3 guys, like we know they not playing 65 games next year, like every year. But like Quentin Grimes is a good defender, and you made it not even a conversation about offense on who's better. So kudos to you. To me, Quentin Grimes is a defensive player. He's better on defense than offense. I'll tell you that much. Quentin Grimes is better on defense than offense. Quentin Grimes is better on defense than offense. Can we agree on that, Larry?
Better on defense and offense, you said?
Yeah.
Nah, I think it's pretty even.
No, Quentin Grimes is a good player though. No, he is, but that's what I'm saying though. Like Quentin Grimes is a real good player.
He's a cool player. He's a cool player to have on this team, but it's not moving my needle as a championship caliber.
Luka is the needle mover. That was the needle, Luka.
So why didn't they make it past? Okay. Why didn't they make it past
Luka healthy?
the Timberwolves?
Was Luka healthy?
Timberwolves? Yes, he was. Last year he was.
Last year with the roster that got him like 2 months ago? That roster was not built for him. The roster they got him on some stupid shit. Like, bro, we gotta say yes, bro. What? This is the first offseason where they're like building around Luka. Like, LeBron was on the team. He had a max, and like now they got a player that fits Luka with the max. Like, bro, this is the LeBron era gone. This is a new era, bro. These are defensive players all next to Luka. Like, no,
Please
they are not.
Go.
They are not OG. They are not OG. Who? They are not OG level defenders. Actually, Quentin Grimes is a dog defensively. Look, you'll see later on in the season. Like Quentin Grimes is a dog defensively.
Bro, I've seen him. No, bro.
We'll see. We'll see.
He's a hustler. You say, hey, like I said, Donovan Mitchell hustles on defense.
No, Quentin Grimes is an actual good defender. He's not hustle.
I don't think he's a great defender. I think he's a good defender.
You don't think Derek White a great defender?
Yeah, he's like bottom tier great defender.
Okay, now I don't think he should have. Good. All right. At least you said that now. Thank you. Javon Carter.
I don't think he should. I like that.
Yeah, me too.
I really like
worst version of Javon Carter off the bench.
No, he also can develop Anthony Black. I need to see Anthony Black re-sign to this damn team.
Yeah, no. Anthony Black is a dog. I did love him. Larry, you got any opinions on Javon Carter?
Yeah, that's a solid little sign up for the bench. Just nothing crazy. So
Mo Wagner to the Nets.
I mean, yeah, after losing Nick Claxton, they kind of needed another center. That's a really good upgrade. Not upgrade, but it's a really good option to pick up.
Sayonara.
So now they got him, Randall, and PJ, and some shooting guard, I think. I forget. Some shooting guard.
Michael Brown, you were a future MVP candidate.
Ah man, Michael Brown. Like we'll see what the Nets become. I got it. I'm gonna watch some Nets basketball just because like I don't know what I'm about to see. Like only in the beginning of the season, or we'll see when I watch them. Mike Conley to the Celtics. Who knows what the Celtics doing? But Mitchell Robinson and Mike Conley will be coming off that bench. Any opinion on this?
Maybe. Cool. Ring chaser.
I mean, no, they gotta be like okay, Dre, this is what we mean. Like Mike Conley could back out of this. Like if he sees that like they trade Tatum for like more picks and like they're just blowing it up. Mike Conley could be like, "Hey, yeet, boy," you know. But trades is nah. These is like basically done. Like, well, we'll see what the Celtics do with this guy. Another move for the Magic, Vucevic back. What you think, nerd?
I'm happy as shit.
This awesome
Right.
for sure.
You should have seen me. You should have seen me at school, bro. I was smiling, fucking ear to ear, bro. We got a center on the roster. We have a 7-footer. Well,
I agree. Everything on.
Hey, this guy. Hey, he a fake all-star. Like, he still can play like a all-star caliber. Like last year on the Bulls he was really good. This year on the Bulls he was also really good. The Celtics forced him to become more of a stretch 5. I didn't like that. I think he'd still be a stretch 5 for this team. He could even start over Wendell Carter.
I agree.
To be honest,
I agree. Everything y'all gave up for Vooch, he gets to play with it now, and like he is awesome fit. Like this is something I will stamp my name next to. Some players, situation is the most important thing. Like some players just need the right opportunity, and Vucevic is in an opportunity where he has thrived in before. I think him taking this 1-year deal could turn into like a $50 million extension. You know, like he could play himself into like, how old is he?
He's old. He's old. He's like 34, 35.
Okay, maybe like he could get a double digit deal though. He could get himself a last double digit deal if he has like a good year here, because like they want to have him retire here at that point, you know. Be like Al Horford is to the Celtics at one point, but you know Al Horford just around now. Like he'd be awesome, just on the bench or start, depending on health situations. Vucevic, especially next to what y'all got a lot of defense. He ain't the best defender.
Vucevic is retiring.
A Magic, but like he could. We'll see. It depends on how he plays this year. If he stinks it up this year, yeah, he may as well retire. But I think he's capable of playing himself into a last 2-year deal and then retire.
I would say this. I think that a lot of it really depends on the minutes, because we got Mo Wagner, and a lot of people think I'm crazy when I say this. Our starting lineup, everybody, I think people is aware that our starting lineup is going to be Randall, MPJ, probably Jaeger and Mikal Brown Jr. I would like Danny Wolf to start at the 5, and I have my reasons why. The reason being is because I think that the center position in today's NBA is really what burns most of your energy is the distance traveled, as opposed to just giving something frequent on one side of the ball. If it's one thing that Nikola Joker has taught us, is that your skill set is your skill set. But if you can max out other areas, if you can max out the main parts of your game and then be consistent enough to keep your team afloat with those parts, then it's a plus for your team. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, notice a lot of the two-way centers, a lot of them are very inconsistent. They either very inconsistent or they very inconsistent in terms of their durability. But to stay on the fact about Vooch, I think Vooch can play some key minutes. I think Vooch could definitely have some games where he could look like the old Vooch. I think if Orlando addresses the point guard situation, I think they are in the conference finals.
Me and you have been high on Orlando every time in the playoffs, and like even though they blew a 3-1 lead, they showed that they could be the 8th seed and have a 3-1 lead. You know, like now they did blow that shit though. And fuck y'all, Dre.
And that. But the thing is, bro,
imagine not making the playoffs, pussy.
No. Orlando. The thing about Orlando is, bro, like, they miss Franz, bro. Like, no way. Like, Kane. Franz got hurt at the wrong time. If Franz plays one of those games, they'll They're probably in the Eastern Conference Finals, and the New York Knicks are not sitting on the damn championship right now.
Yeah, hey, what's it called, Larry? I went on your live, and not Larry for Leaf. I went on your live, and I said if Franz doesn't get injured, we might be in the finals. Like the way the defense that was being played, fantastic.
Orlando Magic basketball, and then now you have.
I'm inclined to agree with you because.
Like, hey, I told this man, this man might be worse at getting injured than Joel Embiid, bro.
At the worst possible time too. Yeah. But they did get rid of Jonathan. They did get rid of Jonathan Isaac. So
no, they got him back today.
They got him back.
So you got Isaac and Wendell Carter. So you got Vucevic. You got a big man rotation of Paolo, Franz, because Franz, in my opinion, is like their backup power forward when Paolo on the bench. You know, Jonathan Isaac too, Wendell Carter, and Vooch. Like that is 5 power forward centers that are good. You got Desmond Bane on the top of the key, Anthony Black. This defense is crazy because I ain't even mentioned Jalen Suggs.
If they could get their scoring together at the point guard position, bro, I think they're in the conference finals.
Thank you, Mercy.
I think if Anthony Black could if he could just like take on a Manu Ginobili role, they could do that. Even just off the bench, he do it. That defense that they starting off games with is lethal. Even Anthony Black starting would be cool. Like, the Magic got so many ways to contend. So, like, I think Magic are at that point where they are. Yeah,
I think that Suggs got to score more. Suggs got to score more. He got to be more.
You got to accept him for who he is. He's like Drew Holiday.
He has to shoot better. I believe that like they are capable of shooting better. Whoever their shooting coach is, throw him out. We're like, yo, we need a new one.
They got Sham God, the Sham God boy. You got
Sham God is your shooting coach. That's not.
Oh hell no, lethal shooter or Sham God.
Sham God.
Sham God is a ball handler. He was never a shooter, bro. I watched Sham God growing up. Like he wasn't that.
Y'all need to get
he left with
Lewis
in
that building. Dennis Scott in that building, boy. Jameer Nelson. You get somebody else.
Jameer Nelson is
34% from 3.
Jameer Nelson is the Sixers GM, and he just pulled off arguably the biggest move in years.
Oh shit, you're right. Fuck. Damn.
Oh, yeah, he's a 76ers GM. Shout out to him.
He's y'all. GM.
No, we need to become GMs, bro. We need to become GMs, bro. Like I think all of us would have done that Jaylen Brown deal. What? Crazy.
Wait. As a what?
As the Sixers.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant as the Celtics. I would have been like, hell no.
No, you about to decline. Prove me wrong.
Hell no, I'm about to shoot him. I'll find a way, bro. No, like literally, no. I'm sorry, man. It was just a bad trade, bro. Like,
I'm a casual. Who y'all know who this is?
Knicks, young Knicks. Team this year.
He's cool.
I'm casual. I'm a casual. Hey, this is why. I'll tell y'all this. This is why I know we getting LeBron James. We just let an all-star go, and we have the mid-level exception. An all-star shooter. We let an all-star shooter go, and we have the mid-level exception. LeBron James.
You think LeBron's gonna help you?
A perimeter creator for when they build a wall.
Hey, bro, he gonna win a chip with us, bro. He already won a chip for Orlando. Let's win another one, bro.
Who?
LeBron. Yeah, he won a chip with us.
I mean, this is like,
bro, LeBron is finished, bro. Like, let's stop this, bro. He can't help nobody win anymore.
If we let Norman Powell go and we don't get LeBron, and we still got the mid-level exception, that's why I think I'd be upset. We got the mid-level exception, and Norman Powell signed for the mid-level exception and was an all-star.
The Celtics wanted VJ Edgecombe and Paul George.
Yeah, I saw that, but they ain't get him. Who cares what they wanted? They ain't get him. They ain't even get LeBaron Fine, bro. Like you ain't even watching him play yet. No way you attached to him. Stop lying to me. Matter of fact, if you really attach to him, you see that instead of 2 future firsts, we'll take LeBaron Fine to act like one of those firsts, and we'll take 1 future first. LeBaron Fine is gonna be better than, or we'll see. We'll see.
Yo, Ma, am I wild to believe that with all that y'all gave up for Giannis, which it was a haul, I ain't gonna lie to you.
For sure.
Y'all ended up giving up 3 firsts. Jaylen Brown went for 2 firsts. I'm still hung up on the fact that Mikal went for 5 firsts. Mikal Bridges went for 5 firsts.
I got a question.
Giannis only went for 3.
I'll tell you why. I got a question. Was Mikal Bridges the final piece to a championship team?
No.
Near.
No, he wasn't.
Then okay. If you don't think so, is Giannis the first? Is Giannis the final piece to the Heat?
No.
All right, so like Miami gonna do more. Like, look, I'll tell you this. Norman Powell just signed a mid-level exception. We could have had a lineup of Davion Mitchell, Norman Powell, Andrew Wiggins, Giannis, and Bam. Norman Powell would have been the best shooter in that lineup. Just made an All-Star game. Miami Heat had one of the best offensive ratings in a while, and a big part of that was Norman Powell. If we let him go and we don't get an all-star caliber player to be around this, I'll be upset. I'll tell you that much. Because Norman Powell just signed for the mid-level exception. This is the mid-level exception. 2 years, $45 million. Like, that's what we would offer LeBron. 2 years, $45 million. So, we'll see how this goes.
I'll be honest with you, Mar, bro. It looked like y'all gonna have to dig into that G League roster, bro. Like, get somebody to play the start. Y'all gonna go. Y'all gonna have to take the Max Strus, Gabe Vincent, way out.
Y'all better get that Kendrick done, bro. Find the next Kendrick done.
If LeBron stalled us out of Norman Powell, and we have to just get a bunch of G League players, that could change the trajectory of this team. We'll see. If we could get LeBron for 2 years, $45 million, is that a crazy deal for LeBron to sign? Or maybe like we just give him 2 years, 50 somehow? Like LeBron James come finish in Miami. He got so many endorsements and stuff. Come on, man. Take our mid-level exception, all of it. Because this is what Norman Powell just did to the Chicago Bulls. Instead of me being biased and talking about it from the Heat perspective, the Bulls, I hated their draft because of the spacing. Norman Powell's an all-star level shooter, and he changes a lot of the math because on-ball shooting-wise, Josh Giddey is awesome. Like, with the ball in his hands, or I wouldn't say awesome, but capable. With the ball in his hands, he has a good step-back 3, but he has a set shot, so, like, he doesn't
I think where he's going to work best is in transition because I think Josh Giddey likes to get out and run, and plus you added what I think is going to be the best player in the draft, and Caleb Wilson.
This week.
Well, I don't think like the thing is that I think that it's going to come more off of Will in the fact that he's not going to have the ball in his hands. He's going to be able to play so freely and just run. Like I think a lot of his stuff.
I hope so.
I think a lot of his stuff is going to come so freely, like, and he's going to just run. Like, when I look at what the Bulls have, and we look at the fact that the NBA is back on NBC, and so we know most of the NBC is Bulls fans anyway because of the 90s. I'll be honest with you, bro. I won't be surprised if they have a crazy start to the season.
No. I'll tell you this: the Bulls are a playoff team. They got an all-star. They got what I think is one of the best defenses in the league, sneakily. Dylan Swain and Caleb Wilson in the draft. Am I tripping for saying that is 2 awesome defenders in the draft next to Nicholas Claxton?
Where they're going to thrive at is offense.
Montas Buzelis?
No, they got too many Europeans in their lineup, bro. Like, them dudes is not defensively sound. No.
Montas Buzelis is a 6'10",
two-way defensively, he's
point
not
forward
it,
at small forward.
He's defensively, He's not what you think he is defensively. Trust me.
But I'm him and Josh Giddey for their positions. I'm saying are jumbo sized, next to good defense. Like they're lengthy. Like Josh Giddey's a 6'8" point guard. Matas is a 6'10" small forward. You know, and Norman Powell gives. Norman Powell ain't all that.
I get what you're saying, but at the same time, Josh Giddey taking that leap offensively is what's going to drive this team. And I think
he already took it.
No, I think he has to take another leap because the thing is that he took that leap in the second half of a year, but the thing is that leap has to come within the whole calendar year, bro. So I think that Caleb Wilson, I think is going to thrive most whether the Bulls are winning or not. But I think that Josh Giddey, if he as a number one option, bro, he has to understand that your style is gonna make and break the game.
Josh Giddey an MIP candidate this year.
We said that last year.
He's just in a position where that's what the Bulls set him up for. That's why they traded for him. I think defensively that's where he needs to take the leap. Offensively, to me, it's a given. That's something that's common sense. Yeah, Josh Giddey got to take on more of an offensive load. Yeah, that's why they got him. But defensively, with what they got around him and Nick Claxton and Caleb Wilson, Dylan Swain, they're going to be playing playoff basketball. Either way, you got to step up defensively in the playoff, especially. I think defense is where Giddey's going to have to step up. Rebounding, he could do it. He could become what we wanted Ben Simmons to be. But, I don't think he'll ever be that defensively, but he needs to step up defensively because he got a lot of it around him. And this team got Norman Powell could shoot. John Collins to the Pistons. I guess. Pistons ain't scary. I don't think these can.
Yeah, they are. That's better than Tobias Harris, in my opinion.
Is he?
Yes, because he can shoot, he can catch lobs, he's a better defender. He can play the big man position. Both big man positions.
Yeah. I guess this is a neutral. This is neutral. Yeah, this is. John Collins and Tobias Harris, they always get replaced.
John Collins is nowhere near the lob threat that he used to be.
But he hasn't had nowhere. Hey, what's that?
Somebody got to ask.
Yeah. That'd be Dre, bro. I be knowing when we talking, it's him acting bro. But
bro, him on the Pistons is not bad for 3 years, 51. I don't know if I would have did that.
None of this is bad though. Next to Cade could unleash him how I said Luka and James Harden and Trae Young do with centers. I think Cade is that too. That's why I wouldn't go too crazy with Jalen Duran, But Jalen Duran is a good fit next to John Collins too. You feel me? You get him another lob threat. Yeah, why not?
I'll be honest with you, bro. Jalen Duran, bro. This has got to be the funniest off season ever, bro. Jalen Duran is looking for 50 a year. This shit. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Yo, Mar, I can't. Yo, listen. I done seen some crazier shit, but for the number 2 option that Jalen Duran was placed in, and it wasn't supposed to happen. It wasn't by design. I understand that. But for the way that he tricked people in the regular season and then in the postseason for him to lay them duds, unexcusable.
Bro, he
young tricked player. Everybody, bro.
Young player just got into the playoffs type thing, bro. It's whatever, bro. Young player, bro. Is that not his first playoff series? It's just
no, they was in the
playoffs. Oh no, it's not. You're right.
They was in the playoffs last year, and he laid another dud last year. So this is becoming a common thread, bro. after fumbling Angel Reese, bro, I don't know what his kids had at, man. Like, I really don't.
We should rank NBA players soon.
Yeah, I feel like we're gonna do that once the rosters is set.
I guess. I wanted to do that, but like, bro, people be having things to do, bro. Like, ranking NBA players is a must because, like, I'm pretty sure I feel like Tobias Harris not better than John Collins, but it's close though. Like, it is situational, you know. Like, maybe Cade Cunningham could, like I said, unleash that John Collins that we once seen again. Marcus Smart, we talked about this a little bit. Larry, you here to talk about it?
Yes, John Collins. Okay.
Yeah, go ahead, Larry. I want because I actually think this is a good pickup.
Yeah, no, it's a good pickup. Definitely, has some defense on him. Good shooter. Can play the 5 too. He's like rotatable. Play the 4 or the 5 at some moments in the game. So this is definitely a great pickup. Better than Tobias Harris. I kind of wanted him. That's what I was kind of saying earlier. He should have been on the Spurs too. That would have been a better pickup than Tobias Harris. Just more of an all-around player, and also with his athleticism, being able to block shots and be a better rim runner as well. It's gonna be great for Cade and his playmaking ability. They're gonna work well together. So I'm just curious to see what the center position is gonna look like. That's gonna be a big factor to John Collins' success on this team.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I wish they would have had Stu. Where did Stu go again? Memphis. Okay, next to Boozer. Okay. John Morant to the Blazers. Let's talk about that. Hey, what's up with that?
I thought it was too low of a price for me. Just a little too low. I get it, but that was really low. Really low.
You just gotta buy at that point, right?
That was really low to me.
To me, that was Memphis. That was the Memphis Grizzlies saying, "We're done."
Yeah,
it's not the first time they broke up a core 4. Like, literally, like, yeah, we're done with this. Everybody remembers the grit and grind era. Zebo, Marcus Gasol, Conley, and Tony Allen. They got as far as they could get with that. Then they did Dylan, Triple J, Bane, John Morant. Ever since John Morant said he was good in the West, shit been going downhill. Then they got off of that. Now they got Cedric Howard, Jalen Wells, Boozer, who I think is probably gonna be the rookie of the year, bar none. And they got Zach Edey. There's another core 4. Gotta see if it works. And then move on.
I guess, man. That's stupid. You got Boozer. I would just always, at that point for his whole career, I would remember Boozer's era by which point guard he had. You know, like you had the John Morant era where, aging star who, Boozer showed that he could play next to someone like that. And then you trade John Morant, who, if he doesn't fit next to Boozer, because he still has a little bit of star upside to him, if he doesn't fit next to Boozer, though, like y'all think, you can't sell him any lower. What if he does look good next to the best player in the draft? Like what if he looks good next to the best player in the draft, right? And Zach Edey has a promising year too, and then you could sell on him higher. Like this is the lowest you could have traded Ja at. Why do it? At that point, if it's so low, why do it?
Yeah, that's kind of our reason too. And I'm not sure he's gonna fit on the Blazers. I'm not sure what he's gonna do with Scoot Henderson, Drew Holiday, Dave. That's a very crowded backcourt. So
yeah, bro.
And also the forward depth took a big hit with that trade. So
you ain't even named the best player damn near like Drew Holiday.
Yeah.
Like that's crazy. But the Blazers, I mean, you got to do that, Larry. Like John Morant. John Morant next to Shaedon Sharpe. Like, is that not what the idea is? Ja, Shaedon Sharpe, Denny Avdija, Donovan Clingan, and then you got all of these pieces for a power forward.
Yes, I need to see the other pieces because I need to see Scoot, Dame, Drew, Ja how this 4-man backcourt that's gonna average 150 minutes a game, those 4 combined, how it's gonna work out.
So, yeah, bro, come on, man. Like they gotta package this for a forward. They package this for a forward. That'd be awesome. I want one of these Blazer guards, man. Damian Lillard got a no trade clause. He could force his way back to Miami. Like, come on, bro. Let's get LeBron for the mid level. Larry, we got Giannis, bro. I did not think that was gonna happen.
Stop it,
bro. I did not think that was gonna happen.
Stop it,
bro.
I knew it was gonna happen. It's just that the thing is, when you're dealing with somebody like Pat Riley in the front office, he never wanted it to happen. The thing is, when you keep pulling somebody's arm that old, you make off with the haul that Milwaukee made off with. And now basically Tyler Hero is ain't he from Milwaukee? Ain't Tyler Hero from Milwaukee?
Yeah, he's gonna be a lifer there unless they trade on from him, which I think they should. They got Braden Burries.
I say either him or Jiang is gonna be the best player on the Bucks this year. So
Killer Ware is not gonna get the most points, but I think he's gonna be the most impactful player. But like he's not
whatever that means.
Like he's the most, like, when you watching the game, he's doing the most defensively, poking the ball, blocking shots, getting rebounds, spacing the court. Like Khalil Ware makes basketball easy when you around him. But like, is he gonna score 20 a game? Tyler Hero does that. Tyler Hero does it.
He might have some games where he's looking. I ain't gonna lie. He might have some games where he looking like prime David Robinson. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah, he's gonna have like 20 games for sure. Khalil Ware is the most impactful. Khalil Ware is what the deal was around. It was a Khalil Ware deal to me instead of Tyler Hero. Like Khalil Ware was the biggest piece.
Facts. So I mean, but y'all getting Giannis at this portion of his career, to where I gotta figure out a way to max out the rest, the last of his best years, and figure it out quick. Y'all basically on the clock. The Milwaukee's problems are over. Y'all are just beginning. So now that Bam at this point, I'm trying to figure out how somebody that put up 83 points can't make the playoffs. But at the same time, I gotta remember, bro, like it was the Wizards. And those nights happen against those type of teams. But at the same time, I feel as though Giannis can still do some things. I still feel like he could still give you a top 5, top 6 at bare minimum status in the league. But Davion Mitchell is going to have a big role. Wiggins is going to have a big role. Y'all two guard is most likely going to come out the G League. And the rest of that bench probably look like it's going to come out of G League as well. Most of it. Well, so, but I don't have a problem with that because Miami has proven that they can take guys out of the G League and get them to do what they need them to do. So, I think y'all be okay.
We'll see how the offseason plays out. Like all we could do is live in real life at this point. I did not expect Giannis. We got Giannis. All we could do is live in real life. I'm hoping we maximize every asset because the Bulls just got an all-star with a mid-level exception. We need to do the same because the all-star was on our team. Like, no way did we let an all-star go for the mid-level exception.
The mid-level exception
all-star
to Jerry Reinsdorf and the Bulls, bro. That's crazy.
Bro, you just said that we need like shooting.
Yes.
We let a guy who made the all-star game based off of shooting sign the mid-level exception, Leaf. Yeah. We're going to get someone, Leaf. I don't know who. That's why I think we getting LeBron. You don't remember LeBron made the decision too and wore the same thing last year?
Yeah, listen, I remember that, but at the same time, we're talking about a 42-year-old who has compromised rosters in the past and organizations and front offices in the past. I think that Pat Riley when he has his mind made up, he has his mind made up. And I don't think he's gonna let that the way that LeBron left out of y'all organization. I don't think that Pat Riley is letting that go. And it's exciting for me because I get to see LeBron basically melt down. And I basically get to see Balco and all these investigation companies come after him the second that he retires, because the farewell tour that he was looking for, he's probably not going to get. That would probably be, as a Net fan, bro, knowing that we probably not going there nowhere, I get to really cheer that on, bro. Like, I mean, and I'm wishing the same thing for all the other vets in the league, because they stood around too long because they stole money for long enough. So I'm done. I'm done. I think y'all should build I think y'all should go do y'all G League team, continue to get shooters out of there, try to see how this thing all works.
I think there's a lot of things we could do, Lee. Like, you got to remember, Oladipo just begged for a contract. Heat Nation. Chris Middleton waived. Heat Nation. Duncan Robinson waived. Heat Nation. They're shooters all around. Heat Nation. The thing about it though is, one of these Blazer guards got to get traded. Damian Lillard, no trade clause. South Beach, baby. Heat Nation. Drew Holiday, we got Giannis. You like playing with him? Heat Nation. Like, you got to like recruit, bro. I ain't expect to have Giannis, bro. Heat Nation, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like, come on, bro. We got a whole mid-level exception. Nowadays, that is a all-star player, bro. Like, we holding out for LeBron. Like, we didn't give Norman Powell a contract. Like, I almost need to refresh this page. But we gonna look at a couple more of these deals, bro. If I don't see LeBron, I'm gonna end the episode, bro. I'm gonna be mad. That's the only way we keep going is like LeBron signed a deal. 76ers, they got Dean Wade. We talked about that lethal shooter. That's good. Zach Collins, cool. What you think about Dean Wade and Zach Collins leave?
Dean Wade and Zach Collins.
Zach Collins, or mainly Dean Wade. Zach Collins, he's staying on the Bulls. That's cool. Dean Wade on the 76ers. Jaylen Brown, VJ Edgecombe. Now that's a contender, no?
Yeah. I think D Wade is more of a 3. I think the 4, you got to do a little bit more uncomfortable things at the 4. You know what I'm saying?
He could only play the 4 next to a Joel Embiid.
I think he can only, yeah, in theory, but this version of Joel Embiid is a little bit different.
Yeah, I hear you on that too. I hear
this version of Joel Embiid is a little bit different. If it was the Joel Embiid that was basically on his way to becoming the best player we ever seen,
that's what I like.
If that version of Joel Embiid popped up, then I wouldn't have any problem with Dean Wade playing the 4, but this version of Joel Embiid is somewhat compromised, so you need somebody that's a little bit more rough around the edges to play the 4 with Joel Embiid in the at the 5.
I'm pretty sure they know that though.
Yeah, I am pretty sure they know that, and which is they probably that spot is probably going to be for the other kid, Kama, whatever his name is. And just to try to give him some dirty work, man. I think the scoring, as far as the scoring goes, I spoke to a Sixer fan woke me up out of that trade, bro. Like one of my homies is a Sixer fan, bro. Like he woke me up out of that trade. He was like, "Yo, I gotta talk to you about this. I think we got robbed." And I looked at the trade. I'm like, "No, y'all didn't." Yeah,
he was trolling.
I don't know bro. No, he was panicking. That's what he was doing. He was panicking. He wasn't trolling. He was panicking. The thing is that, you know, I'm so much cool with people that have been watching the NBA basketball for a long time, is that they don't understand that the tide of the NBA has changed in terms of what your style needs to be, bro. Like the styles change every 60 seconds. None of the last 8 championship teams are the same. They all are different. Not even the teams that they beat are the same. They all are different. So they all bringing in different renditions. You got arguably one of the best backcourts in the East, and you added Jaylen Brown, and you still got Joel Embiid. Bruh. I mean, It is what it is, but I think they need somebody rough around the edges at the 4 to alleviate Joel Embiid from like a lot of physical shit that he gonna face.
We'll see what they do, but Dean Wade, no matter what, I ain't gonna lie, he gonna give you 70% of what you wanted out of Paul George.
The 70% of what you want out of that's a big ask, bro. Like that is a giant size ask right there.
The shooting, the size, the rebounding. He ain't gonna give you the defense and playmaking.
That is quite the command, bro. Like I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like you putting the kind of somewhat of a heavy burden on him, bro. Because
Jaylen Brown gonna do the rest and add on top of it. So you got like 170% worth of Paul George.
I think at the four, I think that they need a rough around the edges energy guy. I think that they need a pure energy guy at the 4, somebody that they could throw the ball up into open court and they could go get a dunk.
I'll tell you this: it sounds like me and you both liked Kelly Oubre here more. I liked Kelly Oubre there more, in my opinion. Okay.
Yeah, I do. I love Kelly Oubre there, bro. The fact that he didn't resign us.
Yeah, I like Kelly Oubre there more, but I mean, you could understand that, like, the 3-point shooting out of Dean Wade, you see what his role is going to be, 3-point shooting and rebounding. Like, what? Instead of 70% of Paul George, should I say 30% of Kevin Love?
I'll be honest with you, bro. If the Sixers got John Collins instead of Detroit, and they would have added Jaylen Brown to this, bro, I would have been a little bit more excited. A little bit more excited.
And then they did pay Dean Wade more, but like, I guess, but I guess I hear you. Okay, I hear you. That's why contracts matter a little bit, but I don't care about money too much. You feel me? But like in situations like that, yeah, I hear you, because like you literally gave the worst fit more money.
Yes,
you gave the specialist more money.
Yeah, you gave the wrong archetype more money. I think the archetype that you need when you're playing with this version of Joel Embiid is something a rough around the edges, somebody that's very active, somebody that's not afraid to do a lot of unsuspected dirty shit on the court.
John Collins. Yeah, I agree with you. Next to Embiid, John Collins better. Yeah.
I don't even know if I would say like a Kai Jones type or damn, just somebody that's just active as hell.
Okay. If we lived in a perfect world, they should have got that Sandro guy that the Lakers got. The Raptors. Like, come on, bro. He can shoot. He can play power forward. He giving them the best of every world that they looking for. But like they gave.
I'll be honest with you, bro. I'm thinking of a player like who's somebody that's active at the 4. I'm thinking of somebody that has the speed of Siakam. But
I'm talking about for that much money. I'm talking. You also got to talk about for like free agency. Like we're talking about players that you could have gotten today. So that's what I'm saying. Like that Sandro guy that the Lakers just got. Like these are just free agents at the end of the day, too.
I mean, but yeah, and at this point, when it comes to like the last piece to like a contending team, you basically looking for a creative player. Like you know what I'm saying. So like, I mean. You're looking for like at the 4, you're looking for somebody with the speed of Siakam, with the intensity of a Draymond, in the effort of a Josh Hart, I guess. And I don't even know who that player is.
Yeah, but you're looking for a perfect player for like $40 million to leave. Come on, you just made up an all-star. Come on.
Yeah, I literally did.
Let's talk about Laker or former Laker. This is what the Suns did though, Leaf. Everything you said, they didn't get it out of a big though. They got it out of a wing in Miles Bridges. He give you effort, shooting, rim pressure. He give you all that. Like he's a perfect power forward for this team, but he can't play center for the 76ers. Like he's a power forward, small forward,
Right.
He gonna be impactful for this team though. He should start over Jalen Green, put Dylan Brooks next to it. I like Colin Gillespie with a center. That I think that'd be an awesome team with Jalen Green on the bench. Like that'd be a play-in playoff team, like 6 to 10 seed, and keep running it. Just cross your fingers. Book could just turn into Michael Jordan for some reason, and you gave that up for Grayson Allen and replaced him with Luke Kennard, right there.
Yeah, I mean Grayson Allen, I thought was just as good, if not as good as a shooter last year as Luke Kennard. Obviously, we know what he could give you on defense, and I think with him Dylan, you add I thought they was going to add Ja Morant to that, but I was wrong. Gillespie, I like what they're doing over there. They got some young pieces. The Devin Booker contract is almost impossible to move because he's about to be making $70-something million a year, and yeah. So I mean,
but that's okay. That's why you give him that much money. Some players leave are not supposed to get moved. Devin Booker has unless he like forces his way out. But did Jaylen Brown force his way out? Like, did Jaylen Brown force his way out?
I mean, in the Celtics' eyes, that he did, bro. I mean, like, the thing is that I feel like both the Celtics and Jaylen Brown forced their way out of there because they had this dude on the trade market for years and years and years. He wins both conference MVPs. He wins both conference MVPs. He wins Finals MVP. He has the year that he has last year, and you're still putting him on the block for Giannis Antetokounmpo that Celtics team has constantly beat over and over and over again in the playoffs. Like, realistically, I would feel disrespected.
How do you know he's on the block though? Tell him they rumors. Why you accepting it? Tell him they rumors. Mind your business, bro. Like, you know how long he's been doing it for?
How do you know he's on the block?
Like,
everybody, bro. Everybody knows
they accepted it, bro. Nah, bro. We only know because they accepted it, bro. I kept saying it was fake. Not everyone believe it. Some people think it's fake, bro. If you the Celtics, bro, you supposed to tell them to stop listening to those rumors. It's fake, but like they accepted that bullshit. What?
I think. Well, I'm only giving you half the story. I think that Jaylen Brown, the way that the Celtics run their organization, I don't think that they want people, unless you're Larry Bird, they don't want you being bigger than the program. I'll be honest with you, bro. Jason Tatum has conformed, bro. Like they want conformity. They borderline want conformity over there, bro. Like, I mean, because I believe that the Celtics is not just ran by Brad Stevens. They ran somewhat by suits and ties in the NBA front office. Because the thing is that like the owners and the GMs, they all talk to the NBA front office. They all talk to lawyers and all of those dudes that's basically lawyers when they're not dealing with the NBA and things of that nature. And I think that I'll be honest with you, I did something earlier on my show where I said Jaylen Brown, Ja Morant, Miles Bridges, LaMelo Ball, like the NBA has the NBA and the GMs that traded you guys, they're getting tired of you. They're getting tired of you going on Instagram. They're getting tired of you. Yo, my city is lit. Doing the giddy. They getting tired of you going on podcasts after you blow a 3-1 lead. They're getting tired of you telling your podcast this is the best year that you had when you won Finals MVP and you won a championship 2 years ago. They're getting tired of you in instances where you in domestic violence cases, Miles Bridges, where they're getting tired of you. They're gonna send you somewhere to rot, and they're gonna be done with you, and they're gonna rebuild the team all over again. They're getting tired of you, and this is a serious case of you have to understand how to always display professionalism in a professional setting, which is the NBA. You have to display that. professionalism matters in the NBA still to this day. It's one of the reasons why a lot of players are not retiring the way they should. Everybody thinks it's the money. It's really the professionalism. You got to show some of these young players, and not saying that Jaylen Brown is a young player, but saying that Jaylen Brown should know better, not to say certain things on podcasts or about the officiating or about certain things. This, that, and the third, bro. He's gonna lead the league in offensive fouls. He's going to lead the league in offensive fouls. He was second this year. He's going to lead the league in offensive fouls. But at the same time, you have to be cordial. And that's what a lot of the NBA wants.
Yeah. Who's going to lead the league in offensive fouls?
Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, that's what I thought you were thinking about. It's like, when you're saying it, I do be seeing it, but like, I guess. Dude, they need to get a new coach. Wait, who's the 70? Wait, they got Nick Nurse. Don't tell me they got Nick Nurse. 76.
Yeah, I think they do still got Nick Nurse. But the front office is different. They got Jameer Nelson.
Yeah, but Nick Nurse is actually a good coach in my opinion. He knows.
I think he is a good coach. I think him and VJ are gonna work wonders on the defensive end.
With JB.
I think that Maxey is going to start making some good strides. I think that if they continue to work on their reserves, I think they'll become a better contender. It's possible that Philly could make a run.
Okay. I have one. If I was a Philadelphia 76ers coach, I'd have one assignment for this team. And I'd tell it straight to Maxey's face.
What's that?
Become a defender.
I think he could do that. I think he'd be active defensively.
Me too, because of how like athletic he is in that. That's why I'd give him that challenge, because he could take a backseat a little bit on offense. He averaged 30 points a game this year, He could have Jaylen Brown, give him some possessions off and exert a little bit more energy to the defense. We are championship level now, Jaylen Brown, Tyrese Maxey, and you can let Maxey knows his place, Maxey's low-key the one on this team, but at the same time, do you have to let Maxey have that green trigger? He does have to have that green light. Maxey, I think, should be the one on this team. And just when Joel Embiid's on, He'll notice when Joel Embiid's on. Trust me.
That's
more
true.
than Jaylen Brown. More than Jaylen Brown.
That is true. But I think that to get to the Dean, to continue on to the Dean Wade aspect of him starting. If Dean Wade is going to start, you need dirty work players coming off your bench, and you need to play them serious minutes.
Yeah, I agree. I do agree, though. I agree. Like a Keon Ellis type of dude, but even he would have been too small, Brooklyn Nets got Keon Ellis.
Yeah, we got Keon Ellis. We got
Mo Wags.
We got Mo Wagner, who I think is mobile, but I think his play style gets him injured a lot. And Orlando is just basically like an injury heaven, bro, because they play so physical. I think that we probably should have kept Zaire Williams, bro. I don't mind Keon Ellis. Defensively, bro. I think he's been a plus when he's been on the court defensively. Even last year and going back to when he was with Sacramento. I think his spot up shooting, I'm not sure about. I think that this is we're making strides to getting some players, some professional players that could do some things on the basketball court to help out our rookies and help out our youth, because we have a lot of it, and I think we're making strides in that direction to be better. I'm expecting Yegor and Danny Wolf to have better years. So Drake Powell and Nolan. and Nolan Traore. I don't really care about Ben Sarath. I don't think he's an NBA player. I'm expecting to see some things out of Mikael Brown Jr. MPJ that never saw a shot that he didn't like, and Julius Randle could possibly go for 20, 10, and 5. This is the same dude that dragged the Tangerines out of the dumpster that they were in and got them back to a legitimate team. So we'll see. We'll see, man. I think we're gonna actually compete this year. So we'll see.
What you think about Mikael Brown?
I think Mikael Brown. I think he fits what Jordy Fernandez is trying to do. Just a guard that elite shooting ability, elite range. I think somebody that could speed the game up. Just needs to work on a lot of his decision making. I think his decision making got better and better. I think he's going to be advancing the ball a lot. I think he's going to make our offense faster. I think with him and with Danny Wolf possibly plans to play in the starting 5, I think we can make strides to becoming closer and closer to the 2025 on Indiana Pacers.
I'll tell you this. Y'all reached on him a little bit, but y'all also took him where I kind of thought he was gonna go. It's just I would have not taken him above Acuff. That's my only gripe with the pick. But after that, he could have been taken as point guard too. I just thought there was an obvious one, but I'm still cool with Mikael Brown here. Especially if they feel like he fits the team more. Long term, he's gonna be a bigger guard. You know, what if they think Mikael Brown's defense of upside is higher because of that? That's not insane. Mikael Brown, I thought he was Jalen Green to begin the draft process. To end it, I ended off with a playmaking Jalen Green. Jalen Green, I hate his playmaking and handle, believe it or not, or his decision making. I don't know. Jalen Green is all of the above. Mikael Brown has an elite handle and elite passing.
To me, I would say a combination of Jalen Green and Tyrese Halliburton.
Yeah. And it's weird, you know. I agree. Yeah, you feel me? But that's good. But like, it's boomer bust, you know. I feel like Darius Acuff to me is just such a star. Like, I feel like the Kings got a star.
Well, like, I mean, we'll I'm not mad about it because he went to the Kings. So
that exactly.
Like, exactly. I mean, I was like, listen, I know a Kings fan. He's convinced that in the last 6 years, the Kings has had a higher competitive peak than the Brooklyn Nets. That's just not true. No matter what they did in 2023, nothing compares to what happened to the Brooklyn Nets in 2021. Nothing. So
what 2 teams again?
The Kings and the Nets. He's convinced that the Sacramento Kings have had a higher competitive peak than the Brooklyn Nets in the last 6 years. They didn't. They made one playoff appearance in the last 6 years. That's what they made. So
it's a weak conversation, though. Yeah,
it is a weak conversation, but I think the thing is that people like what makes it a strengthy conversation is the fact that nobody forgets what happened in 2021, and there are players that played for that Bucks team that have literally said in their own words that, "Yo, I thought we were getting swept. I thought
this team just wasn't healthy."
Yeah, and I think it came down to a domino effect. Like, we started the first 2 minutes of the series, James Harden gets a hamstring injury, and the James Harden that we know up until that point is basically gone.
Yeah, that's kind of where like it happened.
Yeah, and Kyrie got that injury. Kyrie landed on Giannis's foot. Like, you can't prepare for these things. Kevin Durant had a foot on the line. That's literally like a trifecta domino effect that changed the tide of the entire league. But I don't want to dwell on that. But I think that we have our backcourt of the future in Mikael Brown Jr. and Yegor. I think that we continue to move from there and continue to develop. The important thing about this year is potential and development. That's it. Like if we win games, cool, but potential and development that's the main that is the meat and potatoes of what we're trying to do this year.
Yeah, Mikael Brown, cool. Just I mean, Mikael Brown, cool. He's not my favorite pick there, but like I said, he's a top 15 player for me in the draft. It just he got took in that pick 6. But like he top 15 though. Like he could even be better. Like I'm not right about everything. And then he got
top 15, bro. Come on, bro. Give it a rest. You can't give me 14 players that's better than
him. Let me go look at my big board. And
you can't do it. You cannot do it.
Bro. Let's go take a look at my big board, and we'll see where I had Mikael Brown ranked. I ain't have him low though. He is ranked 14th. He's ranked 14th. So you're right.
14th. If you're telling me that 13 players in this draft is better than Mikael Brown, it's gonna be better than Mikael Brown.
Okay. I'll give you the names then. We're gonna start off with LeBaron Philon at 12.
All right, bro. Okay. All right. Yeah. All right. We're moving on, bro. We're moving on.
LeBaron at 12.
We're moving.
Mikael Brown has a higher floor or higher ceiling though. Mikael Brown.
I'm moving on. I'm so moving on, bro. I'm so moving on, bro. He said LeBaron Philon at 12. I'm not doing this.
Did the 76ers not get a steal?
They got a steal for their team, but for the way that their team is constructed. But
in what pick he was taken at?
Yes, in the pick that he was taken at. Yes, they got a steal for the way that their roster. Some of these steal is based on the number of the pick and the team that he goes to and the team's fit.
I agree. Yeah, I agree. All right, let me give you a couple more names. 11, Abuke Corey.
No,
he ended up going to the Pistons though. 11. Oh man, no. This one could get you mad. 11. Malik Thomas ended up going in the second round.
Absolutely not, bro. No.
No.
If listen, I agree with you with A-Cuff, bro. Like in terms of just the floor, I mean, but ceiling wise, the only other players I'm putting over him is players that went top 4.
If we did ceiling wise, Mikael Brown has a higher ceiling than Caleb Wilson. Like no, Mikael Brown. Look. If we drafted off a ceiling, that's why I said I understood Mikael Brown was going to go in the top 10. I understand he was going to go in the top 10. He was a lottery pick off a ceiling.
But the lottery of the draft is kind of mostly ceiling type players, unless you're an organization looking for that last piece, and then you just so happen to have a lottery pick, and then your team is you got your team together, and then you make another move, and then that's that. So
I'll say this: Mikael Brown is a NBA player. Like I don't think he's going to be an absolute bust. Like Jalen Green is an NBA player, and I think he's going to be better. I think he's going to be a little bit better than Jalen Green. No matter what, he's going to be better. Like better than Jalen Green is cool. Like I understand taking it at 6. He's going to be better than Jalen Green. Like that's cool. I understand it. Yeah, man. Forget my big board, bro. Let's we didn't talk about this. We ain't talk about this. Or did we talk about Kawhi Leonard to the Raptors?
I don't think so.
I don't think it's any. Is it really any need to, bro? He's going to retire, bro. I think he may have one good year left.
Wait. One good. He had 65 game season, averaging 28 points, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists.
Please listen, Larry, do not let him trick you. Do not let him trick you, bro. We seen this from Kawhi before. It's just now it's 7 years later, like, and it's not going to get better.
I feel you on that, but to say he has 1 more year left is.
I would say he has 1 more one more All NBA year left. That's what I would say.
When he slows down, I'll believe it. But until then, I'm believe that Kawhi can be an all-star in this league. For the Clippers standpoint, though, I like Brandon Ingram on the team. That's a good trade, a piece or a team player that they could add Darius Garland.
I don't care about do you care about the Clippers picking up all of these picks and redoing it?
Yes.
I don't.
Yes. This is
the reason why I don't. The reason,
awesome.
I'm old. Well, I'm older. That's the reason why I don't, because I remember that when the Clippers did all of this first round action years ago, and then I don't. We all know what it led to. It just led to a whole bunch of garbage. But I mean, it's been said, and I'm throwing some shit in the air that I'm really not supposed to throw, but I'm throwing it in the air because somebody told me. I heard it from somebody. Don't be surprised if Cade Cunningham is on the Clippers in another 2 years.
I don't see that happening.
Well, it has everything to do with his representation. It has everything to do. It has everything to do with representation and connections. Connections with Steve Ballmer.
That's cool. That's lit. I'll tell you this, for the Clippers, like you said, that's why this is lit. You get to have ammunition. Remember, there was a time where the Clippers had no future, and they turned Harden, who's about to retire, into a young point guard, starting level point guard. Can we not agree on that at least? Like, Garland is going to be
I hope Garland can stay healthy. I mean, I just like for his own sake. I mean, I feel like them giving up Zubats, them coming off of Kawhi, eventually like the old regime is over. They still got no clue Lou as head coach, and with him as head coach, you better expect a small ball lineup, and he's gonna expect it to work.
Yeah, we're gonna see Brandon Ingram at the 4 is nasty because look, the Clippers got so much perimeter play. They're gonna trade Brook Lopez. Come to Heat Nation. Hey, Brook Lopez, Heat Nation. Brook Lopez, Heat Nation. Go get you a young center. Do something.
The league is youth nowadays, bro.
Yeah. But the Clippers.
If we're sending old players to one place, the place to send them is Golden State.
No, Heat Nation. Heat Nation.
Okay.
Check me out. Brady Dick is a legit shooter. You got Keaton Wagler too, who a legit shooter. You got Darius Garland, point guard of the future. You got Brandon Ingram, who could he's a star level player. Star. Baba Miller. You know about Baba Miller?
We're not spending a segment hyping up the Clippers. They're rebuilding, bro.
Yeah, they are rebuilding, but it is very promising. No, for sure.
I don't
Kobe
think
Saunders
it's promising at all.
Kobe Saunders cool. I think this is about what the Kawhi Leonard news was almost the first thing. Oh, Tim Hardaway to Heat Nation. Yeah, got us a shooter.
There go y'all starting 2 guard. There you go.
Nah. He off the bench. Heat Nation.
Starting 2 guard, bro.
No. Andrew Wiggins.
Y'all cannot improve y'all roster better than what y'all can improve it. He's just starting 2 guard.
Andrew Wiggins will be. What you think about Ousmane Dieng?
Ousmane, I like him.
Yeah. That's why I feel like it's actually worth talking about.
I like him. I think he showed some signs. The potential is there. The capability is there. 3 years, $17.5 million, bro. I think that's a cool deal for him, bro. I just want to see how he progresses. But Dieng, I think he could do some things. He's about a good 6'10". He could shoot the lights out of the basketball. Shoot the lights out of the basketball.
I think he could be better than Nate Ament.
Yeah, I think he'd be better. Yeah, I think Nate Ament is such a project. Nate Ament, I don't know if anybody's played 2K since basically 2000 and 9, like 2K9. Native Mint, he gives me Anthony Randolph vibes.
Ooh, Anthony Randolph, all that black ass nigga.
No, the light skinned kid that went to the Warriors, and he was like 6'10", and he was like 6'10". And 2K always had him dunking on people, like when you picked him in the draft league. You probably don't remember, but
yeah,
he gives me those kind of vibes.
He cool.
No, I'm about to head out in like 2 hours.
Yeah. I'm about to head out too, bro. Like,
No, for sure. No, I'm saying the same thing. Like it looked like we at the end of everything. Finna refresh it in case we got some crazy breaking news. Nah, nothing. Yeah. Thank you everybody for tuning in to another episode of Up the Score Show. Have a nice day and God bless.